In the last video, we were working on our son's bedroom renovation, and we were at the point where we were compounding the walls, the drywall seams, mudding. A lot of you guys say mud. I always say compound. I don't know why. We say a lot of weird things, just based on where we live in the country. So all the compound, the mud is done. The drywall is done. We got a late start on today, but today we're going to be doing paper. So basically, I don't think we're going to get it on the wall today, but we have to rip this roll of paper and start gluing it to our walls. If you guys don't know why we do that, we don't know why either, but it looks cool when it's done. And we do have videos showing it. Maybe Ashley will link something. Yeah, in the description if you guys want to see the past videos. We will make a new papering video soon. We're going to show the new technique. Putting paper on the wall, painting it. It's pretty basic, but we'll show it.
Just takes time, so...
Because we get a lot of requests to show the updated version since doing our bathroom. We're going to show it. It's going to make sense. It's going to look cool. It's basically giving us a really cool textured wall while hiding all of our drywalling imperfections. It's bonus. No, we really like the texture. It looks really awesome, and it helps when you have really plain walls, really white walls. We don't hang a lot of art or anything. It helps to have the walls themselves be a little bit interesting in some way, instead of just being a white sheet. This is the paper we're using on the walls, and since we're painting over it after it's done, it doesn't really matter what color it is. Since it's white, it's probably easier to paint our white paint over it, but we could use brown paper too. We just already have bought this paper, so we're going to use it up. We're just going to tear it into chunks. This is a very slow process, and we've been trying to do this for like a couple weeks, I think, and we just keep putting it off because it's not that exciting. But we just tear it into chunks, and we start two piles, a pile for straight edges, and a pile for middles.
And these are good to go around the bottom of the floor, or around doorways or windows.
Random pieces, as big or small as you want.
Yep.
While we're ripping paper, I thought it'd be fun to give you guys another chicken update to see how the chickens are doing. Because I've been having fun showing you guys the chickens. So let's see what they're up to today. Do you guys remember this chicken? You've met him before. This is Edward, and Edward has a scissor beak. This little chick has a possible genetic deformity. There's a couple different reasons that could happen, but it's usually genetic, I believe. And it's called scissor beak. This is really surprising because these come from a good genetic line, but basically the beak grows crooked. Instead of closing like this, it grows like this.
It's skewed.
It's just a defect that happens in some chicks. The chick can live a normal life, but sometimes it does make it difficult for them to eat and drink, depending on how bad it gets. So we'll keep an eye on it, and it just won't be a chick or a chicken that we would end up breeding or keeping for that.
Because we don't want to pass down that to future chicks.
Can you see that? We showed a video a while back when we first got the chicks, and we showed that this one had a cross beak. So when he was a chick, we named him Edward, not knowing if he was a boy or a girl, but he is a boy. This is a rooster. And he's been doing okay. Let me see if I can show you his beak. Pretty crooked, pretty cross. Let's see if we can get this side. It's hard to keep it in focus here, but you can see it. Now, it's not pretty, but he's been surviving. I know that some people have suggested trimming his beak, and that is a possibility, we're letting him kind of just live his life the way he is. We like to have a more natural approach to animals. We help them when they need help. We try not to interfere too much. Realistically, he probably wouldn't survive in nature. But these are domesticated chickens, so we do help him along. And now the things that we do to help him make sure he gets enough food and enough water is, one, we make sure that we have a nice big pan that the food is easy to get to. So he can peck in there and get some, especially when it's full. You know, we fill it up and he can get in there and get a mouthful of food. The other thing we do is keep a dish of water out here for him. Normally we like those nipple waterers where they have the bucket with those little red nipples on the sides that the chickens peck at so they can drink. It keeps it really clean, the water stays clean, the chickens get their water. They work really well, but he can't use those. He just can't peck at it. Since he can't drink from those, we make sure we have a dish that he can put his beak fully into to make sure he's drinking. And that works well for him. So that's the Edward update. He's doing good, getting along, surviving. And we keep an eye on him. I just pulled 2 eggs out of the coop today. These are nice. Still a little small. Some of them are getting bigger. They have a really pretty color to them. They're almost a pink, light brown. It's really pretty. We've been getting regular eggs now. Once they started, it's just rolling right out. So, I mean, every day, a few eggs at least, I would say every single day. That's really good because these are supposed to be good winter layers, so we're happy to see that egg production starting. And we're looking forward to getting lots of eggs. We're going to take a break from ripping paper because we got a lot of it. This is actually a pretty heavy load and this is about half of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put these aside and I'm going to work on sealing these walls. I'm going to be going over all the drywall with our Guards Problem Surface Sealer, and this is just good for sealing up all the compound, all those powdery places, and also the paper to make it all a hard surface that primer or glue or anything else can stick to. We're going to use that because we actually have a couple of buckets of that left over, so I'm going to go ahead and start using it in this room. And it'll act as a primer. It'll be clearer though. I'm just going to get all these edges around the room with the small roller, and then I'll fill in the middles with the big roller. What's really cool about this stuff is how fast it dries. It just dries so quick compared to primer, but also you can see it's putting a sheen on it. This is getting really hard, and you kind of need that when you're gluing anything to drywall. If the wall was already painted, I wouldn't need this, but basically we just don't want the glue to adhere to the paper of the drywall, so if anybody ever wanted to remove the glue, it would take the paper, or remove the paper technique, it would take the drywall paper with it. Also, you don't want to glue to a compound because the compound can get wet and then it falls apart. You can start peeling and losing it. It's just too chalky. So yeah, coming out good. I'm all done sealing the ceiling and the walls. And it's cool because we're making big progress and kind of pushing along. This was our goal today. We said it last night. We said that we wanted to get the paper started. Even if we only ripped paper, we had to start the project. So not only did we rip a bunch of paper, but I got the room all ready for it. So tomorrow, potentially, the next time we see you, we may be papering because we could start that right away.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. I got a big bucket of glue down here, wallpaper paste, so we can just start putting it up. That's probably going to be a multi-day project because we're not in a big hurry to get it done, and it's pretty slow getting it all glued on the wall. We'll work on it here and there. Like we said before, as long as we're making progress, we're happy. As long as we're moving forward, that's the goal, that's the object. So that's all we have for now. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed seeing Edward, our chicken, who's doing okay still. Yeah, we're going to have another video coming soon. We're going to try to keep pushing out this project because we're pretty excited about Maverick's room. In fact, last night we were doing some shopping online. Ashley found a new blanket.
Really cool.
We bought that. We just bought some new sheet sets. And that's because, can I give the reveal?
Yeah.
We're getting him a new bed. He's going to be upgrading from toddler to like full grown up.
Twin size.
Yeah, we're going twin. Because we did that with Belle when she was really young too.
Yeah.
And it worked out. We're just ready to move past the little toddler bed stage and get him into a bed. But we're going to keep it low to the floor, like Belle's. It's easy to get in and out of.
Yeah.
So that's going to be cool. So he's going to get the big boy bed in here. It's going to be really awesome. We're getting ready for that. Looking for really good deals on bedding and everything. So really cool. We're excited. Hopefully he's going to love it, but at least we're having fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll be back soon with some papering and other exciting things. And so again, thanks for watching. And until next time, take care.
Bye.